Hello, and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. I am super excited about talking to you today about 9 ways to maximize your voiceover income. I think for me, I'm always trying to figure out how can I, get more efficient. How can I, grow and maximize my income? So I'm excited to share with you 9 different ways I think that you can do that today. Real quick, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button below. Also, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out a video or go live. And also, don't forget to check out A VO's Journey Elite Academy. The link below, we're offering a special to sign up. And, check out all the amazing things that we're doing there to really grow and jumpstart your voiceover business. We'd love to have you. All right, let's dive into this because I'm really excited about it. And I've actually made a list, so I stay on topic, because you guys know me, I have a tendency to get off of topic. So let's go ahead and start. So yesterday I did post. So for number one, the number one way I've got on here is to identify your target market and niche and go after it. We talked about that yesterday in the video about really identifying your target market, that niche, and going after that specific will help you maximize your efforts and time so that you're not wasting your time in 15 different places trying to figure things out. Don't forget, though, there are other websites that you can get on, like Fiverr and Upwork, that allow you to spread your wings and put out a bunch of different things. But in your direct marketing efforts and your branding efforts and the efforts that you yourself are marketing, all right, off of these platforms and so forth, and you can do them all on there, but off of the platform specifically, really identify and target that market and niche, okay? All right, number 2, setting competitive rates and negotiating with clients. I love to do this, and I know not everybody does. Okay, I know that some people do not want to haggle. Some people do not want to negotiate. But a great way to maximize your income is to set competitive rates, meaning that wherever you are, okay, you're setting competitive rates. And then you are willing to negotiate with people in order to, get the job. I'm not saying to devalue the work that you're putting out. I'm just saying don't be afraid to negotiate. If someone is offering you a couple $100s for a job, all right, and that's like $50 less, someone's offering you $200 and you charge $250. Be willing to negotiate. Get the job. Remember, your number one job as a voiceover artist owner of a business is to bring in revenue, right? Is that's what a business is, bringing in revenue. Okay, so you bring in money, all right? And you negotiate so you get that job. I see so many people be like, nope, I'm done. I'm not doing this. You're offering me too low, or that's not what I charge. Meet in the middle. Do something to get the work, because here's the reality. If you don't get that work, how long will you go in between before you get another job? And was that time in between that you lost that revenue worth it? Okay, now, of course, only you can answer that. But that's number 2, setting competitive rates, negotiating with clients. All right, number 3, and I'm reading from my list that I've made over here. And I'll post these below too. Building a strong personal brand and marketing yourself effectively. I want to point out that there are steps to this, right? I mean, in voiceover in general, I believe. As part of what I created, A VO's Journey Elite Academy and our Getting Started guide that now kind of, measures and controls is the wrong word, but it kind of guides, right? It's a Getting Started guide. It guides you on, step 1, step 2, step 3. I created this guide and the academy to help people know what to do first, second, and third. But I'm telling you these 9 different ways today with the thought in my mind that, you can identify what's first, second, and third. Okay, they're not in any specific order. Okay. But building a strong personal brand and marketing yourself effectively. And the reason why I brought that up just now is because, building your brand, that's not as important when you're getting started, like, getting your space treated, right? And getting your equipment set up and learning your DAW. But anyways, I digress. Building a strong personal brand and marketing yourself effectively. I love this. Brand is one of those things that it's near impossible to measure, but it is so evident, and it adds so much to the bottom line when you have a brand. And brand, I think, is trust. If you think about what that means, trust, or the ability of people to be like, yeah, I recognize them, or I know who those people are, or I know who that woman is, or I know who that man is. I remember them. I've heard of them, right? I mean, it's familiarity. So, it's important to maximize your income, by offering more of perceived value through brand and marketing. Okay, you could charge more if there is perceived value. Just like we know when we go into a store, brand names charge more, and we're willing to pay for them many times because they have a perceived value because we've heard of them. They must be doing something right. Okay. Oftentimes we know it's not always true, but a lot of times it is. And that familiarity breeds trust. Okay. All right. Number 4, networking with industry professionals and building relationships. So vital to success. So vital to success for all sorts of reasons. But one of the big reasons too is that work as voice actors, we often, our peers can be some of the best sources of getting work. So the more professionals, the more, people that you have networked with and that you've built relationships with, not only are you going to learn so much from them, okay, but also you're going to be able to capitalize on any work that comes through those people that you might not have any access to, but you do because now you have a relationship with them. And they will be like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so. They'd be perfect for the job. Okay, so really, really, really focus on networking with industry professionals. Really good, important. All right, next, expanding your skills and services to offer more value to your clients. I do this every single day in the academy. You might do this where, on your own. You might do this with a coach. You might do this with the academy. You might do this with many of the other services out there. But constantly work on getting better, adding more value through performance, through equipment, through training. Okay, the more value you can offer, right, the more you can charge, the more people are going to want to work with you, the more your name will get out there. Okay? All right, next, diversifying your income streams through multiple sources of work. I love this one. All right, and I put this one there because at this point, I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 different sources of income coming in from a variety of different places, whether it's different platforms that I'm on, direct marketing that I'm on, YouTube, wherever I am, there's multiple sources of income. You've got to get yourself out there on different platforms. I was talking earlier today with one of my students about using meditation apps, right, to generate passive income through, submitting your meditations that you create so people can download them. There's many apps that will pay their creators a couple cents per download. Okay. And, that's just passive income. All right. It's really good. I mean, you might, I had another person I worked with who did Bible. They read Bible verses or books, about the Bible and stuff in public domain and stuff. They can post those videos on YouTube, build a following, and, earn a lot of money on YouTube. There's so many different ways that we can make money as voice actors. That's not just one booking at a time. Okay, so really focus yourself on building multiple streams of revenue, and that way you'll never be, you'll never be stuck with just one place. And if that one place goes, your whole business is up in smoke. The more streams you have, the more safe you are, right? The more diversified you are. Okay. I believe we're on number 7, utilizing social media and online platforms to promote your services. Okay. I have done this ad nauseum and it works. Meaning I have really used social media to meet people, to talk to people, to get to know what people are doing, to build a community. Okay. And a lot of people I work with in the academy too, they don't want to do social media, and that's fine. That's fine. I like to say social media can be used in a variety of ways. One way that it can be used is to reinforce the work that you're doing. So instead of you having to go on there and talk to a bunch of people you don't know and act like you're interested when you're really not, okay, is, post some of the work that you're doing. Like if you've done some work, say, hey, check out this new job I did, or thank you. I saw this wonderful post by Susan Fouché recently about her thanking a company that she had done work with. And I thought it was just spot on, really smart. She got to post the job that she did. She got to make the company she worked with feel really good. And, it also looked really good for her as a voice actor. Like if I'm a company and I'm seeing this voice actor, not only the good work that they've done and the appreciation and the all the stuff they're doing, I mean, that's just a really great thought process. It's kind. It's very, very smart. So use social media to reinforce the work that you're doing, not to try to create some new show. You can, and a lot of people do that and become, social media or influencer or famous or whatever, but that's not what the majority of us do. So use it to reinforce your work, okay? But don't focus so much on social media that you forget all these other things that we've talked about. All right, number 8, managing your time and workload effectively to increase efficiency. I feel like banging on the desk here, but like efficiency. I was working with another student today, and we were talking about speed and efficiency, the importance of getting faster and more efficient with your work, with editing, with getting things done quickly. Okay, because like if I was to come to you and I'd be like, all right, so I've got 20 different voiceovers for you, but they've got to be done today. And then I've got 20 more tomorrow. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, you've got to get really, really fast and efficient. Quality, I'm not saying be fast and not have high quality. We want always have high quality, but we need to become more efficient with our work, okay, with our editing process. This can help you maximize your workload and in turn your income. Okay, so that means you've got to practice, you've got to take classes, you've got to work on getting better and faster. All right, and last is seeking out higher paying opportunities and continue. You like how I really went grammatically correct with these. Seeking out higher paying opportunities and continuing to grow and develop your skills as a voiceover artist. As you get better as a voiceover actor, as you grow your brand, as you become more well-known, as you build a bigger portfolio, your value, your business value rises. Don't ever forget that we are running a business. We happen to be at this moment the people who are actually, the employee as well as the business owner. But remember, this is about your business. Yes, it's about you because you're the owner of the business, but don't get that mixed up with like the value of you as a person. We're talking about the value that your business brings. And in turn, your business or studio, right? You sell voiceovers. You sell MP3 files, WAV files, okay? And through that value, the more valuable you are, the more quality you offer, the more training that you have, you're going to seek out better opportunities and they're going to come to you as well. So your business itself must grow, and you then can look at higher paying opportunities. I always say that when you're starting out, right, you're brand new, you start where you've got to start. You start at the bottom, but then you work your way up. Don't ever stay somewhere for too long. Meaning like, if you are just starting and you're starting on a site like Fiverr or somewhere, that's great. It's a great place to start. I still make a lot of money on Fiverr, but my prices are nowhere near what they were when I first started. They are so much higher. All right. I would never go back to where I was then because I'm a veteran now. I've done a lot of work. I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of voiceovers. That's not why when I started. We raise the level of our prices as we get better, as we, get more newer equipment, better equipment, as our studio grows, as our portfolio grows, our brand and reach grow, so does our pricing. Okay. But also don't forget the other one we talked about, number 2, was being competitive still. Okay. You can set your price range for how high ever you want to, okay, and make a great argument for it. But if no one is willing to buy it from you, then it's kind of useless. All right, so those two go hand in hand, but there are some really great opportunities as you build your relationships. As we talked about earlier, you're going to come across way more opportunities. All right, listen, I hope these 9 ways to help you maximize your income for voiceover really have helped. We rewatched this video a couple of times. I'm gonna post these below, at least in bullet point form, so you can check them out. And tell me what you think and which ones are really working with you and which ones you need to work on in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you again for watching. Also, don't forget to check out the link to a VO's Journey Elite Academy, where this is the stuff we work on every day. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye.